I tore my biceps tendon, had a surgery, and now ready to recover. How it happened, how it's going, when, I'll be back. More about that in this video. Hey guys, hope you're doing great. About a month ago, during one of my rings workouts, I tore the tendon of the long head of the biceps. So what happened? I was attempting Zanetti, and right in the bottom of the move, I felt something inside me snap and I fell on the ground. Interestingly, right after the accident, I didn't have any severe pain but rather discomfort. However, in the morning, I felt a sharp pain, I couldn't move my arm normally, and I saw that my biceps had deformed and went lower than usual. I went through multiple consultations and opinions from specialists, and the situation was clear. Surgery was my ticket back to the sport, and I had to make it as soon as possible in order to have a chance to fully recover. So 2 weeks later, I found myself on the operational table getting my tendon reattached to the humerus using an anchor that penetrates the bone. Procedure passed and I had an immobilized arm for a week, and soon I'll start physiotherapy, which is one of the most important things when it's about the healing process. Supplements are important as well, such as collagen, magnesium and vitamin C. I also eat foods that supports the body's natural collagen productions, such as bone broth, salmon, nuts and seeds. And now the question, how long it will take me to recover? Well, for normal function, at least 2 months. As far as exercises are concerned, it really depends on the type of skill. Since Maltese puts most of the stress on the injured tendon, it will most likely be the last exercise to get back, and realistically may take 9-10 months or even a year. For the other skills such as front lever or balance, it's possible to get them back sooner. And how is my physical shape now? In the period between the injury and the operation, as well as the last days, I did some light exercises for the core, for the legs, just to stay in some shape. But definitely for 1 month of low intensity training, I felt a change. This is a photo of me taken 3 days before injury, and this is now. Aside from looking homeless, I lost some gains, especially my left arm lost a size, but it is how it is. And now the most important part, how did I end up here? Starting from the bigger scale and the general point of view, I can say that I had a very well organized training program, but I was not really consistent. I was skipping some rings training since the last months I was traveling a lot abroad. I can say 2/3 of the time I was not at home, and scaling it down to the specific attempt that caused injury, which is an eddy on rings, I used a progression that allowed me to do 3 repetitions, a progression I worked with for the past months, but the problem came from another factor that is often not considered, which is the velocity of the execution and how sharp is the stop of the eccentric move. So the faster you move and the faster you stop, the greater the chance of injury is. And in my case, the performance was too fast and the sudden stop led to a tear. The same happens to many gymnasts on the rings, for instance when there is a speed and then an abrupt stop in a static element. And something additional with a smaller influence, I remember in the summer heat how my friends were telling me, bro, drink more water. And I was like, I don't want to drink water, I don't feel I need to drink water. But in fact, when we're dehydrated, our tendons, our tissues are way more prone to this type of damages. I can share that until the moment of the injury, I didn't take any supplements at all, and so it was for the last 11 years. I had no pain as well, was in my best shape, so picture in case of inflammatory how higher the risk can be. And now guys, what next? Indeed, the current situation is challenging, but what truly matters is how to handle it and extract valuable lessons. Understanding that everything that happened it's already in the past, it's a fact with its own reasons to go in that direction. It was just meant to be that way. And just analyze without repeating the mistakes and maintain a positive outlook, because I could look at it from a negative side and say, okay, my career is over, or say, sure, I'm one of the few athletes that came through this and took that lesson. And the main idea of this video is you to also benefit from that lesson without reaching the problem and understanding the risk of the game. And guys, keep in mind that it applies for anything in life. Just use the current bad situation in your advantage to develop in different areas. Simply do things that you've always planned for a long time but still haven't done. And in addition, I want to say, desertify and be sure that you're not fully dependent on one thing and have multiple options, directions to develop and interests. Just think of it like a chair. The more legs it has, the more stable it will be once one of them is broken. If you have this mindset, it's already a game changer. So yeah, hopefully it helps somebody in a similar situation like mine. I'll be updating you constantly about my rehabilitation, and I'll be focusing more on YouTube videos in which I'm more talkative and less physical active, obviously. And at least that will be the way for the coming months. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and till the next time.